Nathan threw down a really fun challenge. What's the world's best two-door, four-seater, sporty luxury coupe for under $50,000? And in my mind, there's only one obvious choice, and that's this car, the Audi A5 Coupe. It is by far the best looking car that is made today. Oh, I see Nathan has brought a Japanese competitor. And it is white, and it is nowhere near as good looking as the Audi. What you got there, Nathan?
Well, I think it's kind of sexy. I've got a brand new Infiniti G37. Sweetie.
Doesn't it have a V6?
Why, yes it does.
Doesn't that put out like 330 horsepower?
It certainly does.
So how the heck is that under $50,000?
It's 51 and change. It's close.
So you cheated.
I improvised.
Up next on the Fast Lane Car. You know, Nathan, since I didn't cheat and my car is under $50,000, I don't have the S5, I've got the A5, and that's got Volkswagen's 2-liter turbocharged engine. That monster.
Oh, this badass? Isn't it nice? Nissan's ubiquitous V6 puts out 330 horsepower and 270 pound-feet of torque, and it's hooked up to 7 speeds. Automatic. It's pretty good.
And you're gonna crush me. I've got 211 horsepower, 258 pound-feet of torque, but 8 speed.
Oh!
For 2013, Audi didn't mess with a good thing. They changed the front lights around, the grill's a little different, but in my mind, this is one of the best, no, make it the best looking car you can buy in the world today. It's got those classic proportions, it's wider than it is taller. Best of all, these swooping lines just scream elegance, speed, sexiness, and fun.
You guys know how I am about having a nice tush. Woo! Love it. Thing about the G37 is that it's been around for a while and it's kind of long in tooth, but it's still elegant. And, you know, pardon me for saying this if you guys own one of these, but I think it's a little effeminate too. It's smooth, it's sleek, it's sexy, sensuous, and some other S words that I can't come up with right now. Most importantly to me though, these are fabulous wheels. Look at that. You mix that together, you fill up the wheel well, and you got yourself a beautiful car.
Nathan, as you know, when we review a car, one of the things we always like to do is to see how fast it goes to 60.
Sure.
And you've got 100 freaking horsepower on you.
Yeah, I've got over 100 horsepower on you.
But you know what? Sometimes it's not about the power, it's about balance, it's about... Oh hell, you're gonna win this. Alright guys, Nathan has 119 more horsepower. We both have all-wheel drive. I have a sport mode and I've got the air conditioner off to give us as much power as possible. So here we go. Let's see what I can do. Alright, drop it. Forward. There we go. Turbo kicks in. Sport mode, and here comes 60. Now, yeah, that wasn't bad. Let me show you. It's pretty straightforward. Can you see that? 7.56. 7.56. You know, this car is all about balance. All right, Nathan. My hair is not happy in this back seat, but you know what? I could see going to lunch back here in a pinch.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's comfortable. The seats themselves are actually okay. It's a little lack of headroom. My bald head isn't happy here either.
Well, let's try the Infiniti.
It's a little tight.
Yeah, I don't know what else we could say. I think, yeah, this kind of shows it all.
It could be a lot worse, but you see your head is going to actually be hitting the window, and that's an issue.
So if you've got some friends you want to take to lunch, make sure they're under, what, 5'5"?
5'3".
Yeah.
Then they'll be fine.
They'll be fine. Otherwise, forget it back here. All right, there are a few small flies in the otherwise perfect ointment. For $48,000, the Audi A5 should have cooled seats. It should have steerable headlights. It should even have a heated steering wheel, but most importantly, it should have 100 more horsepower.
Okay guys, ready? Here we go. Much better. It's fast, really, really fast, and the seats are comfortable. Good steering feel. You push it around a corner, builds up nicely, it's flat.
In one word, I am in love with the way this car drives. The steering is delicate, but yet precise and accurate. The car feels like it's on its tippy toes.
Rear end follows the front. It doesn't feel like an all-wheel drive car, and this particular model is. It feels like it's a rear drive car.
I feel like I'm a surgeon carving these canyons. I can put the front wheels within millimeters of where I want it to go.
Whoa! Sorry. It reminds me a little bit of the BMW 6 Series that Roman and I just tested, but it's lighter on its toes.
And best of all, the turbo is completely predictable. I know exactly when the power is going to come on, and I can modulate it using my big right toe. There's a turbo. I knew that would happen. In one word, this Audi is a hoot to drive.
In terms of performance, yeah, it's got it. This is a great car, but there are a couple issues, and I take issue with the fact that the interior of a $51,000 car has so many cheap plastics. And while you're on the highway, thank God it has a good stereo system, because the wind and tire noise, not so great. Actually pretty damn loud.
All right, Nathan, I'm going to cut to the chase. 0 to 60, 7.56.
Wow, that's not bad at all, considering that I did it in 7.39.
That is like a quarter second.
Very close.
All right, what's your bottom line on your car?
My bottom line on my car, huh? Well, if I were a realtor, I'd buy this, and if I were a porn producer, I'd buy that.
Whoa, hold on. Are you calling me a porn producer?
Yeah, the hair for it.
We'd make a lot more money if I was.
Oh, God.
On the TFL scale of buy it, lease it, rent it, or forget it, I'm going to surprise you. I'm going to give that a lease it if it's a automatic stick shift. Definitely buy it. How about you?
Very similar, but in this case, I say lease it if it's a stick shift and rent it if it's an automatic. It's just an older car that needs to be updated.
The better car.
Audi.
As always, this is Roman.
And Nathan.
See you next time on the Fast Lane Car. Here's a TFL detail. Both cars have electric seats. So there, you heard it here first. Nathan, that's a lot of S words, but come on, dude, admit it. The Audi is just absolutely perfect.
Okay, absolute truth. My testicles love that car. It's got balls, it's manly, it's macho, it just, oh, look at it. But what little sensuality I have in me, and, pardon me on that, this car, the Infiniti, is smooth and sensual and curvy. That's what I think.
All right, in other words, that's a 10 out of a 10, and that's a chick car.
Yeah.